Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and a game that seems like we haven't had on the channel for quite a long time. And you know, the funny thing is, I always have intentions to have racing content on my channel. I'm not the best at it, and I don't pretend to be, but I do enjoy it, and I've been really playing this game a lot lately, and I'm trying to take it more seriously. I did order F122, the Championship Edition. I pre-ordered it. I'm going to be getting that 3 days before it comes out, I'm pretty sure. It's got all the, the added stuff on it, the 18,000 Bitcoins, all the Miami gear and stuff like that. And I'm really excited about that game. So when that game comes out, we're going to have more content on the channel of F1. What I'm thinking is maybe we'll do like a race a week, almost like real F1, except F1 they, sometimes it's every 2 weeks or so, but we'll do a race a week. And what I think I'll probably do is, because playing this game once a week isn't going to help me get better, so what I'll do is I'll just create videos and, I'll just schedule them. So maybe I'll do 2 or 3 videos if I can during the week, and I'll just schedule them, for each week or something like that. But I really do want to put this new game on the channel, and that's why we're into this game right now, because I've been playing this a lot. I started a new career, and silly enough, I used my real name, so that's why what you're about to see is just a replay of it. And actually, I wasn't even going to make content on this, but this race actually went well. Maybe not for the reasons that you would normally think. I didn't win the race or anything like that. I didn't even jump up a lot of places, but it was my first just clean race, and I was really proud of that. So yeah, guys, if you don't like racing content, that's fine. You know what I mean? There's other content on my channel that you can watch, but yeah, this is definitely something that's going to come to the channel starting in July. That's when the game gets released, and I'm going to be putting that game on the channel. Maybe we'll do some more videos of F1 2021, but for the most part, I'm just using this to kind of get better at the game and get prepared for F1 22. So, with all that being out of the way, let's get into the race, shall we? Alright, here we are. We are on our way, and this was easily one of my best starts ever in this game, and I think you can probably blame the track for that more than my skills, because, you have that really wide straightaway coming into turn 1, that makes it a lot easier. But yeah, this race was a really good race for me. Not because I finished well, okay? Because I didn't finish in the top 10 or anything like that, but I did no damage to my car. And literally, this is the first race that I have done in career mode that I raced this clean of a race, that I didn't damage the car, I didn't hit another car, there was no incidents, I didn't even get a warning for contact. I'm not gonna lie, there wasn't a ton of really closest to the race, but it's besides the point. Now, another thing you have to remember is that my skill level with the game, and also because this is my career mode, this is the very first season, this is the 4th race. This car, it's not really upgraded yet, so technically, I'm right at where I should be. That's how I feel about it. And I like it because the AI level that I have it on is, I feel like it's kind of perfect, because I'm just starting out, and I'm in that, not quite in the middle of the pack, kind of like the lower middle of the pack. I've been consistent in that P17 to P14, but with each race, I feel like I'm getting better, and right now I'm working on just my racecraft, just racing with the other cars and being very mindful, you know, of not crashing into anybody. That's what I'm focusing on first. So literally, this first season, if I don't get into the points, you know, obviously I would love to get into the points. Don't get me wrong, but you know, if I don't, I'm not going to worry about it too much. I feel like if I can be consistent and if I can at least not cause any wrecks, that's kind of my biggest goal at the moment. Now, with this particular race, I don't feel like my driving was horrible. There are certain areas at the track, like that one right there, that I really struggle with, that I lose a lot of time. But I do feel like my pit strategies, I had to figure out the pit strategies a little bit to work them to my advantage, because so far, the pit strategies I've been doing have not been working to my advantage in the least. So let's go in the car, because I'm sorry guys, I can't show you the stats or anything, because stupid me, this is like my own personal account and I'm using my real name, and yeah, you know how that is. Like, I really don't want my real name out there for everybody to see. If I wanted that, then I would have used my real name for my channel instead of going by Shredhead Gaming. So yeah, so let's go in the car so we can check out our position. All right, so here we are. We're at P14. We start off in P15. Okay, so we made up one position. And like I say, I am not good at this track at all. And this part of the track here is my absolute worst. That chicane is just so tight. I have a hell of a time with it. Okay, so here we have some people in the pit. So we have worked our way up now to P11 on lap 8. And we chose the one-stop strategy. We're starting on mediums, as you can see, and then we're going on the hards. Now, I will say, I'm not crazy about it. I have to learn how to drive on the hard tires. I don't do well on the hard tires for some reason. It seems like it takes like a couple laps before they really feel good to me. But yeah, we have gained a couple positions now. I wish I could say this is how it ends, but it doesn't. Yeah, it really doesn't. So if I remember correctly, when we get around here, when we get to the pit stops, I think there's more people in the pits, and we do move up several more places. I think we get up to like P8 or P7, I want to say. So let's see if there are in fact guys in the pits. Okay, I think that was Daniel Ricciardo. He just came out of the pits. So now we're up into P10. So now we are into the points. So right now I'm really trying to take this serious, because I would love to I haven't got a point yet. Again, this is only the 4th race, so I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, getting a point would be fantastic. Alright, so lap 15, we're in P9, now we're in P8, because again, the guys were in the pit stop, and we were actually doing good. The problem is, I haven't taken my pit stop yet. We take our pit stop on lap 16. The problem was my pace. Okay, if I could have gotten enough time between me and the guys behind me, then this would have worked out beautifully. But that just wasn't happening. I just can't really find a great pace on this track. Like I said, this track is just, you know, This is literally the first time that I've done a full race on this track. You know, and look at, I'm not using it as an excuse, you know, I'm just saying that's how it is. The whole point in this is to get better. And, you know, you're not going to get better if you don't race. And I'm fine with not winning races. I really am. Like, I want to be competitive. I am a competitive person. But I want to race clean races. I don't want to smash people off the track. You know, I don't want to win that way. So I am just taking my time. And, yeah, I'm going to enjoy the ride. So we were in P7, but the AlphaTauri came up on me, and, you know, his car is just faster than mine. You know, at this point, I think I'm ahead of, like, Alfa Romeo, Haas, Williams. I want to say there was another one that I was ahead of, too, but, yeah, I don't know. But, I mean, we're not, you know, we're not competing with AlphaTauri yet. We're just not. So he went by us, and that's fine. You know, we're still in P8. And honestly, maybe with this car, maybe asking to finish in the top 10, you know, with this car the way it is right now, is asking too much, you know? I don't know. But anyway, we'll be coming in this lap for our own pit stop. And then, like I said, we're going to be switching over to the hards. Now, the other guys did a two-stop where they started on softs and then they did two sets of mediums. I don't know if I should have done that or not, but this is the one I chose, and originally it was like lap 14 I could have came in. Actually, I came in on lap 17, so, and the tires still felt pretty damn good. I'm going to be honest with you, the tires weren't really bad. They still had grip on them, but I decided it was time. In hindsight, maybe I should have stayed out one more lap, because our teammate is behind us, I think. No, Lance Stroll is behind us, actually, and our teammate, Guan Yu Zhou, is behind Lance Stroll. And Lance Stroll, he was coming up on me pretty quick. He was in a hurry. You know, we're just racing our race, trying to do the best we can. So we're back in P14, which isn't really where I want to be, but again, we've raced just a really nice, clean race. No big mistakes on my part, which I'm super proud of. So we can kind of watch this little battle unfold here. Not much of a battle. I think he pretty much overtakes me quite easily when we get to the straight near the finish line here. Because I'm pretty sure he's going to get, he's going to get DRS on us. So not only does he have DRS, he's also using overtake mode like crazy. And see, he just turned on the overtake again. But we fought him, and we managed to close the door for a little bit. We're making ourselves as big as we possibly can on the track to make sure he doesn't get past us. And at least for the time being, we've held him off. But he is coming for us. And he does manage to overtake us. I do enjoy the replay mode for this, though, because, you know, we can see what's going on from his perspective and my perspective. And I mean, right now, there's nobody in front of me, so there's really no sense in watching from my perspective. We want to see what he's doing behind me here. And I gotta say, like, in this game, I tend to be looking behind me sometimes more than I'm actually looking in front of me. So this is our worst part of the track. And again, I'm assuming he's going to have DRS. Yeah, he definitely has DRS. So again, we're just making ourselves as wide as possible. So again, we're creating a gap in this part of the track. He's never too far behind us though. Alright, so lap 21, we've been fighting him off. Lap 22 now, we've been fighting him off since lap 19 or 18, so there he goes. He gets on us, but we get on the brakes and we kind of do a sketchy move here and we regain our position. This George didn't say anything. They didn't get me for corner cutting, so apparently that was legal. Yeah, when I did that, I kind of thought I was going to get a penalty or something for that, but no. So I guess that was okay. So again, he so close, but just didn't do it. Now I think that's where I screwed up. I got in the gravel there, and so he is right on us now. Like I said, I was really working my ass off to try to keep him from overtaking me. I think I did a pretty good job considering. And by the way, when I hit that gravel, I feel like that was like the first like really big mistake I made in the whole race. Not bad enough that I couldn't overcome. Now see there, I took that sausage curve, and that is not good, man. That is not good at all. So again, he just wasn't close enough to make a move on us. And again, in this sector, he just can't do anything. It's a very difficult sector, I feel like, to overtake in. It's very easy to make your car big in that part of the track. But as you can see, man, he wants it. He really does want it. Okay, so here we are at the end of lap 24, and he finally gets his chance. He finally closed up the gap enough to get the DRS to finally make his move on us, and we couldn't do anything about it this time. Again, I didn't want to do anything crazy. I didn't really want to dive bomb him and risk smashing into him. So it was a long, hard-fought battle, but in the end, he managed to overtake us, and props to him, I think. So now we're on lap 26, and we have my own teammate getting on me, trying to make a move, and I was like, no. Dude, look it, out of anybody, you are not going to make a move on me. Sorry, this just not happening, bro. Like, no, that's not gonna happen. So we kind of closed the door on him, and he gets overtaken by a Haas nonetheless. And not just a Haas, but the Haas driven by Michael Schumacher, or Mick Schumacher, I should say. So now, I kind of feel like we were in a battle with Mick Schumacher till the end. And it was very similar to the Yuki Tsunoda type deal. He kept gaining on us on that straight, and we just kept shutting the door on him. we wouldn't let him pass us. So as you can see, this sector again is my most difficult. I'm horrible at it. So he's going to get DRS. And he gains on us. But again, he's just not close enough to make a move here. That does change as we get further into the race. Oh, he actually, wait a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa. Did he touch us? Oh, no, I touched him. I don't remember doing that. Wow, okay, like I barely felt that. Let's take a look at that in a different view here. Okay, I feel like that was just a racing incident. It was just wheel to wheel. Not too bad. Like I said, I barely felt it. Unfortunately, he got the brunt of it. It didn't hurt him too bad though, because he comes right back up on us. Okay, so lap 32, as you can see, Mick Schumacher, he is still right with me. I'm really working hard to try to keep him at bay. I can't shake him. I get away from him. I create a gap occasionally, and then he closes it right up again. But this is the 32nd lap, and we're doing okay fending him off, I would say. I don't know how he feels about it. He's probably not happy about it. I can't say as I blame him, but if we put the focus back on us, like right there, he's in no position to really make a move on us at all. And this is the final lap now. As you can see there, again, he made a move on us, but we kind of out-braked him, and again, we kind of went off into that zone. Kind of a, I don't know, a shady kind of maneuver, I feel. But again, the stewards didn't say anything, so I guess if you don't get a penalty for it, then it's really not that big of a deal. I mean, the funny thing is, this wasn't for points or anything, but at this point it was like, look at, I qualified at P15. I don't want to lose that spot at least. I don't want to go backwards. So here we are back in the cockpit, and we're going to finish the race in P15. Mick Schumacher isn't going to be able to overtake us. Thankfully, this was the last lap. If there was like another lap left in the race, he would have definitely been able to overtake us. But anyway, guys, this is where we're going to end the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Look forward to more, because when F122 comes out, I am going to be hitting that game hard. I know I've said that in the past, but yeah, it's going to happen this time. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.